Hello everybody, welcome back to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here with a competitive map feature, which should look familiar to several of you. About like 9 billion people told me I should remake my map S from Halo Reach. And I was like, no, I can't, because it'll play like crap in Halo 4, and then they're like, well, you just made a classic game type, dumbass, so just make it for that. And I'm like, alright, fine. And it wasn't too hard to convince me, because I love this map. So I remade S in Halo 4, and I called it 2, because first of all, if you weren't familiar with the map, I recommend going back and watching the original video. It was one of the first videos I did for THFE. My commentary is kind of bad, you know, it's kind of fun to go back and watch some of those. So anyways, it's I'd recommend going back, watching that, and but so one thing that most people probably remember about S is that while it's in the shape of an S, it's actually backwards. So it was this, you know, when I was building it, I was like, oh well, I'll just, you know, make a map in the shape of an S, and I didn't have any thought of like I should probably make it face the same way as an S, you know. So everyone's like, oh, it's in the shape of a 2, and I'm like, no, you're an idiot. That's a completely different shape. But, so when I went back and made it, I wasn't gonna change the direction of it, because I figured that would throw people off, and because, you know, I liked it the way it was. So I did that, but I named it 2 because, you know, it's like the sequel to S, but it's also, you know, kind of trolling the people who think that a backwards S is actually a 2 shape, even though it's not, you know. So I had some fun with that. But anyways, yeah, so you're gonna want to play this with the classic game modes, which we did that little classic game modes video, and the download links will be in the video description. And it's really fun. It plays, I would venture to say, even better than it did in Reach. You know, this was kind of my first real good big team design in Reach. It's very kind of unique. It's a very streamlined version of BTB design, and it's really interesting. So you play it with BRs now and the Halo 4 Warthog, and it's amazing. You know, the Halo 4 Warthog itself is really awesome. The turret's awesome, the handle's awesome. It's just when everyone spawns with plasma pistols, plasma grenades, you're screwed. You know, it completely sucks. So you know, without that, you know, with the classic game mode, it's great. And we actually, I set this up for extraction also, and we made a classic extraction, which is kind of contradictory, but it's okay, because again, the point of the classic game modes was to take what works in Halo 4 and what worked in previous games and combine them, not to like just try to recreate Halo 3. If I wanted to do that, I'd go play Halo 3, you know. So yeah, this is great for the classic game modes. Don't play it with regular game modes, it'll suck. And actually, I don't know that the kill zones completely will work against jetpack. Anyways, you know, they don't need to. Don't play it without the classic game modes, please. So yeah, the map's still really awesome for flag. It's awesome for hogging. Great team play, you know. And obviously I gave the map a bit of a visual facelift, so I'd always wanted the original map to be like in a city, you know, in this like urban area where there's like towering skyscrapers on either sides of the roads and all that. And I couldn't in Reach just because I would have gotten frame rate and all that, and I didn't really have the pieces. But in this game I was kind of able to do that to some extent. I think the map looks really nice. You know, and there are these kind of skyscrapers towering up around the sides of the map, and for visual like orientation, the blue side of the map is actually more open, so there's kind of windows, well, not windows, it's you can kind of see off to my left or behind me now, that it's more open over there, you know, so that's good for orientation, so you can always tell right where you are on the map at any given time. You know which side of the map you're on, since it is a symmetrical map. And of course, you know, there's the color for that as well. But yeah, so this map just, it feels really great in Halo 4 when you play with the classic game modes. You know, I had a lot of fun bringing this back. I had a lot of fun on this map back in the day. And it sounds like a lot of you guys did too. You know, you could always just get some, you know, really nice, like, tactical, like teamworky games of capture the flag or whatever. But you know, you could also have just some more fun like shenanigans on here, and that's still the case, although you can't play some of the ridiculous crazy game modes that we hadn't reached just because you can't have them in this game, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so if you liked this in Reach, definitely give it a whirl. If you never heard of the map before in your life, give it a whirl anyways. It's pretty awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, stay tuned for more other awesome or cool stuff. And feel free to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And I don't know why I teleported there. Bye bye, guys.